grand holiday vacation week. Alright, yesterday was Monday. I pretty much just laid around and did nothing Monday because why not, right? I didn't have to go to work, so why do anything? So today, we got a bunch of stuff coming this week in the mail. So I'm gonna not pack everything together. I could, but I kind of want some of the stuff that's in these packages because they're gonna be great video making material. I want to go ahead and open some of these because they're going to be good video making material. I can go ahead and hold off everything else that comes. So several of these are going to be videos because, by videos I mean movies, they're going to be movies because eventually there's not going to be any more Netflix or Amazon. So I have a whole great big list of movies that I want on Amazon. So what I did was after Christmas, I went through the list and found a couple movies that I wanted, all of them on like some sort of discounted deal, and I got them. So one is RoboCop. It's the newest one that was in 2014, I believe. I got it as a package deal with the other three because I don't have the RoboCop movies. And they're great dystopian movies. And you're going to see that a lot of the movies that I got coming are all going to be dystopian movies. Because, you know, it's not like we're not living in that right now. Move on to the next. Another discounted movie, Rush Hour. It's a great movie. I mean, we're talking like $5, $5 to $10 for these movies, and it's the whole trilogy here. It's in Blu-ray, so I mean, a whole thing for $5. Anyway, so there's like, let's say 90 minutes per movie. That's 4.5 hours. Plus, there's like bonus nonsense on there. This is a mouthpiece saver I got for my saxophone, my brand new saxophone. I bought a bunch of maintenance and care things for it because you gotta take care of your stuff so that it lasts a long time and that it continues to play well. Because when I was 12 years old, I got my first saxophone, and it was a professional saxophone, and I didn't take care of it, and now it's all beat up and it's not very great. It needs an overhaul that would cost about as much as brand new sax would cost. So I mean, we're talking like $500 or more to, you know, replace all the pads which need to be replaced, go through and like do maintenance to all the pins and the wires, and put it in an acid bath. It would take a lot. So spend a little extra money at the beginning, you know, spend, you know, $30, get some things to keep your instruments good, and they'll last a long time, especially if you take care of them. That's not just with instruments, that's with anything. And you got tools, do that with tools as well. So this is a drop-down extension pouch for a chest rig. Most of your chest rigs or plate carriers are Velcro in the front, right? And a chest rig only covers basically your chest, so your abdomen is free area, which is usually where your battle belt or whatever goes. But this is a little extension. It drops down right below your chest rig, and it gives you an extra pouch. Pulls seem nice. This is just a generic brand, not like Maxpedition or anything like that. I didn't even notice these. It's got these extra bands at the bottom. Those are adjustable and pull those up. Like it's got the Velcro panel at the top where it attaches. Velcro lined inside, so you can put if you want to put extra magazines in here. If you want to put if you want to stick a small, I don't know why you would because you're wearing a chest rig, but if you want to stick like a small firearm in here. The pulls, they got big pulls that are kind of look like they're heat shrinked, so they're easy to grab. So there's a front panel, which the front panel, the fabric is interesting. It's a little spandexy, so it kind of stretches. That's not normal. Usually they're just all like 500 Cador, but it does have YKK zippers. Right there's your tag for YKK zippers. All I did was buy the largest pouch I could get at the cheapest price, and this was the one I ended up with. I think I paid like $12 for this, I think. Alright, so we got some more movies. Another $5 trilogy. Beverly Hills Cop. It's a great movie, or set of movies. Great movie, another $5. It's the single movie, The Patriot. I don't have it, but now I do. And there's the rest of our RoboCop collection. So there's the rest of it. I've got 2 patches to go on my vest. 2 tire pressure gauges because I need them for my car kits. I got one for my car, I got one for my truck. Oh wow, I could get a Rebel X-Wing fighter helmet. Check that out. Wouldn't that be cool? I'd have something to protect me in my X-Wing fighter that's parked out here on the street. Okay, so I got a little, I got my Yoda thing for Christmas that I showed you guys, I believe. Maybe I didn't show you. Let me go get it because it's sitting over there. So here it is, my little Yoda thing, do or do not. I like this better than my poster. I had a poster, didn't quite last through college, so. Haven't quite decided exactly where I want to put it. So I still have it sitting over there. It's a little canvas print. So I've been kind of looking at other things to get to hang up. I got this little print to hang up in here. I'm pretty sure I have an 8x10 frame laying around here that I can put that in so I can hang that up. So I'm going to do that at some point. This is just an innocuous a case of some kind. So this is a more of my Sax cleaning kit. I didn't know it was going to come in a case. Alright, so we've got a brush, another brush. These are good for your mouthpieces. 2 microfiber cloths, a large one and a smaller one. I have 2 of these. Now I have a small one and a large one. These are your pull-through rags for cleaning after you play. So one is for the neck of your sax and one is for the body of your sax. It's not a toothbrush, but it's a brush. It's like a toothbrush. Not entirely sure what I would do with that. But it's there. I think there's a couple more sax things coming if they're not in this package. Great movie. If you checked out my Facebook, Demolition Man, so I've got that because I've never had that as Blu-ray. Also, I've got the 3 movie collection of Bad Boys with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. So I've actually never seen the 3rd one of these. This is another saxophone maintenance tool. So these are key leaves, and the way these work for you saxophone players out there, I just learned about these a couple months ago. You take these, and after you clean off your saxophone, after you're done playing with it, you can prop these under, not the pads, but under the keys of your certain keys, like your E flat, C sharp, and also because you're using those 2 keys, it'll also leave your G sharp key open. That way, your pads can dry out, they won't be sticky, and you won't have to deal with that issue on your sax. Now, if you do have sticky keys, there's ways to remedy that, but it's best to prevent the problem from starting in the first place. Some of this sax maintenance stuff is pretty expensive. These are on that expensive side. The cleaning and all that stuff's not that expensive, but like these, there's a couple other things that I don't have because I don't feel the need to spend that much money on those things, so I don't have them. But these right here, these I can see using the money to do it. But you can also, instead of using these, you can, fasten your own device just to prop under the keys to hold the keys open. Our last package, I don't know why they split all these up into different, probably because they came from different locations. But so I got 1 music book. Alright, so that is the package haul for today. Like I said, there will be things coming tomorrow and Thursday and Friday and all into next week. Some stuff I've ordered before that were pre-ordered and weren't available or wouldn't arrive until January. So some of it I ordered a while back and it'll finally be coming. So those things I will show you later. So we're gonna clean up this mess, right, Kitty? Right, Lana? We're gonna clean up this mess, and then I'm getting kind of hungry, and I'm thinking I'm gonna try out that cast iron pan. Okay. I guess we'll try it out. Oh, my yolk busted. Simple egg and cheese sandwich. Tad bit of mayo, a little bit of American cheese. Mmm. Perfect. Cast iron pan did pretty good. You see behind me I still got the tree up. Usually what I'll do is I'll leave it up till New Year's, which is Saturday. Maybe that's when I'll take it down. Maybe I'll take it down Saturday. I'm watching the cat. I moved her heating pad out of that box and on top so that possibly she'd want to lay on it, but now she might just not ever get down. So it didn't take long to get back in the kitchen. Okay, so I have, this is deer burger. And we're gonna turn this deer burger into deer jerky. What I've got here is a great big ceramic insert that goes into a crock pot. And that's what we're gonna put our jerky meat mix in. 5 pounds of ground burger here. We're gonna take 4 pounds and make jerky and take an extra pound and we're gonna put it in a Ziploc bag, and that will be used to make spaghetti tomorrow. You know what? Before we get to opening that, first let's dump our ingredients into this. So first thing you need to know about me, if you haven't ever watched my awesome cooking videos that I always put up, I don't follow like recipes, sort of. I sort of do, but I sort of don't. So we just wing it. We always wing it, that's how we do it. So we're gonna start with soy sauce. Soy sauce, right? All right, soy sauce. About 3/4 of a cup of soy sauce, 3/4 of a cup of Worcestershire sauce in our mix. We've got 1/4 of a cup, a little bit less than 1/4 of a cup of liquid smoke flavoring. And then we're finishing off this bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Yeah, okay. I think we're done. Here we go. About that much black pepper. Same amount of garlic powder. Now they call for onion, so we're going to throw onion powder in there. Same amount. And also some seasoned salt. Now we're going to start the fun stuff. I'm going to throw some honey into this and a little bit of crushed red pepper just to give it that kick. Now we'll give this a little mix. I'm going to go ahead and separate out my 1 pound that I want to save for spaghetti tomorrow. Mixing this meat up here. Getting everything nice and incorporated. So cold. It's so cold. I'm going to put the lid on that. Let that sit in the refrigerator. Alright, so we were talking about chest rigs and plate carriers earlier. So let's pretend that you're an airsoft warrior and you're carrying, you know, your standard plate carrier so that, you know, those BBs don't, so you don't feel anything and you can pretend you didn't get hit. Your pouch, accessory pouch, you're right at the bottom of that. And then you wrap your sides around. There you are with your pouch at the bottom. You can access it. Right? So there you go. Let's say you want some candy bars or something, you can stick down there. Grab a Snickers. There's your demonstration of your accessory pouch. Check out this mess. As a result of Christmas. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm cleaning this mess up. I wanted to really bring like more to the stories, but it's like we're a whole season behind. It's been raining all week It's the first time it's rained this much, and it's also been unseasonably warm. I think it was in the mid-60s today. I stepped outside for a minute, it was so warm. It just felt weird. So here we are opening more packages. Now I know what you're thinking, you see these big packages and you're thinking, oh my gosh, what crazy nonsense is he getting? Let me show you what's in this big box. You'll never guess. You'll never guess what's in it. What's that? Yeah, it's this thing, this little thing here. This is a pad saver for my saxophone. After you're done playing, you've cleaned it out, pad saver goes into your saxophone. I have one for my other sax, but I thought I would get a new one for this sax just so that it stays clean. It's a good thing that I cleaned out those boxes last night because I got more of them now. So we've got this big box. You kind of can't see it. It's rather large. It's 20 pounds to be exact. Lots of places don't carry charcoal all year. Some places do, but a lot of places only carry like limited options. So in the winter, sometimes I have to order charcoal online. We've got 2 more films. The Hunger Games. The Bill and Ted trilogy. Yes, this is a terrible set of movies, but, you know, it's that nostalgic childhood stuff. And lastly, in that box, we have dual conversion receiver shortwave radio. I just wanted to try out the shortwave radio. I got a cheap one, not an expensive one. This was a recommended model for beginners, so I thought I would check this out. Shortwave radio is dying nowadays, so I thought I'd check it out before it's completely dead. This is another Key Leaves product. This is called a spit sponge. It's really just kind of like a microfiber cloth. Again, to help keep your saxophone nice and clean. We got another patch to go on our vest. It's another patch to go on the vest. Got another patch. That ought to keep me good for a while. So here's something I learned. Being at home causes an immense amount of trash. I think this is the second time I've changed the trash in 2 or 3 days. I can usually go weeks without changing the trash. Maybe it's just from all the Christmas stuff. Maybe that's what it is. So I got some batteries because I know that this takes AA batteries. Alright.
Reactions with this vaccine, but we have zero idea what any long-term reactions are. Cancers, autoimmune, infertility.
Somewhere around 488.
We're potentially sacrificing our children.
Samaria and the uttermost part of the earth. They were everywhere.
Some religious stuff around 5 megahertz.
5 days have been imposed to prevent boisterous celebrations which could trigger an explosion of the more contagious Omicron variant in the new year.
Something around 690. That's about 7.02. 7.12-ish. So there you go, there's your shortwave radio receiver. I want to show you guys something that irritates the hell out of me. I just got done practicing sax for today. I now have to use my brand new cleaning system to clean it. So, let's say you're a kid and you're in school and the bell rings to go to your next class. You're in band class and you have to hurry up and put everything together and get to your next class, which is, you know, on the other side of campus, which takes a good 2 minutes to briskly walk to class. So let's clean our saxophone. Granted, you won't have to get all this plastic crap off of this. You'd already have it. You'd already have it ready to go. Now we'll go ahead and run our string down through the body. Okay, place the rest of this in the bell of the saxophone. Then we want to tilt this and get the string to come out the top, and then you pull it through the saxophone just like that. Wasn't that simple? Now you want to do it again. Down through the bell. Shove the rest of it down through there. Get the string come out the top. Pull it all the way out. And we do it one more time for posterity's sake. Now, of course, if you're in a hurry, you gotta go ahead and just do it once. Do it once and get it done with. That's probably good enough, right? I mean, that's all that matters nowadays, is just do things good enough. Alright. This is a little thing that was called spit sponge. It's specifically made to work on your keys if you have sticky keys. Now while I was playing, noticed that I do have 2 sticky keys, which is interesting because it's a brand new saxophone. So I did a little work there to get those done. All right. Remember those key leaves that we opened? These things right here. Key leaves. So 2 keys. You'll notice on the saxophone that stick down. So this one is one. Okay. And then this one right here on the front of the bell. So what you want to do is take these in whichever configuration you want and put them not underneath the key pad but underneath the back here. We now have both those keys so that they're raised. They're raised up. Now what that also does is your G sharp key, which is right here, which is also naturally resting down on the pad, is also up. That's all ready to go back in the case after sticking our pad saver. Remember our brand new pad saver? That goes down in the body of the saxophone, just like that. And this can go in the case. Alright, now we've got this, the neck and the mouthpiece. Let's do our mouthpiece first. Got to take apart the ligature, which is this piece. And it goes in the case. Thank God we don't have to clean that thing off. Got the reed. Goes in our reed saver, which is, you know, specifically designed to keep your reeds. Now we have to clean out the mouthpiece. What I'm going to do for that is run this brush through the mouthpiece. Then I'm going to take our rag and run that through the mouthpiece. Now, as long as you run your rag through your mouthpiece, it should be pretty good and cleaned out. Now this is extra. This I don't think is necessary. So this is like a pad saver, but it's made for it to go into your mouthpiece. You can stick it in your mouthpiece right there. Forgot, we gotta put this away. We can't just leave this out on the floor. So we pull out our other rag thing here. And it's just like our larger one, except it's smaller. It's a bit smaller. Pull that through the neck. Just like that. Isn't that easy? We'll do it again. Pull that through the neck. The point is to get all the moisture that you can out of your neck. Because if you leave that in there, it can mold and get all nasty. And it will jack up your pad. Your ligature pad. Not ligature. High register pad. There we go. I do have a pad saver coming that goes into the neck. Probably next week, which kind of sucks. But it's coming, so then you'd stick that in here and this can go back in your case. Alright, now we just gotta wrap this up. Alright, does that sound like a lot of stuff to do in the couple minutes that you have to get to class? I think so. And that is why nobody ever does it. Alright, that's your lesson for today of taking care of your saxophone.